This forum takes place under the umbrella of the Africa Transport Policy Program, which is one of the oldest partnerships that the bank got involved in back in 1987. And why is it so relevant today? Well, because in Africa in particular, our countries are still facing a significant access problem, which has to do with connecting people from remote areas to jobs, health and education services, people within cities who are actually often spending an inordinate amount of time and money just to move around the city for their needs, most basic needs. So transport is basically an enabler, making it possible to achieve social and economic development goals, which is bringing us back to the story of the Millennium Development Goals that, as you know, were enacted in 2000 and unfortunately for transport didn't spell out transport at all. And as a result, because the MDGs had become a framework to assess progress on the development front in the developing world, the fact that transport was not mentioned there meant that, in a way, the transport demand was kind of suppressed, and resources were much more difficult to raise for the sector compared to others, which, being part of the MDG, got some kind of priority attention. So now, today, as we are in the debate about the forthcoming Sustainable Development Goals, which will be universal, not only limited to the developing world, we find it absolutely critical, and so do our African client country, that transport be explicitly referred to, either, if possible, as a goal in itself, if not, identified as a significant contributor to achieving any other goals, be it health, education, trade competitiveness, social inclusion and the like, because it's just the truth. You cannot achieve any of those goals without an effective transport sector. And that's what this Transport Policy Forum is about right now, making sure that we can, and all countries can, get advantage of this broad network of transport professionals throughout Africa.